Woo!
What is going on? Welcome back to the SGO Press Pass. My name is Curtis Russell, and I am a senior editor here at the website. Of course, I'm joined by Brandon, who is one of our MLB experts. Definitely one of my favorite writers. I love editing his stuff, man. It's so easy, quick. He's so good at it. And then we have somebody who's just way above us, mere mortals. Triple X Mike Knoxxx, baby. Yeah, throw up the hammer.
Let me see what something else. Seriously, yo, he just bigged you up, Brandon. Right? An editor says he likes doing your, post publishing your stuff means you spell good, your punctuations are good. See, that means you're a good writer. So
with Brandon, it's articulate, it's technical, it's just his sources are perfect. He knows everything.
There it is.
And it's like, I don't even have to check if this is right. Matter of fact, they should be checking Brandon's work to see if it's right, because he's the main source. He's the main source for MLB stuff. Got a lot of what's going on. Dominic Ferguson, what's going on?
Dom.
Everybody is just already in here, man. Yes, we got a very fire show for you guys. Very fire show. Of course, we got to go through, make our rounds real quick. Let's start off with what have we been playing. I'll start first, of course, because we know what Mike has been playing. I am finally off Diablo 4. It has been after 2 months. Thank you. It's been a lot. But they finally got me off of it. They updated the game. It got good again, but then I think I just lost interest. I don't want to get all the altars of Lilith and do all that tedious grinding anymore. So I'm off for right now. I've been playing the EA Sports FC 24 beta pro clubs. It's been pissing me off a lot, but it's okay. It's all right. And also, Brandon, I knew you knew what I was playing. I've been playing the Red Dead Redemption on Nintendo Switch. Matter of fact, that's it right there. Yeah, on Nintendo Switch. Matter of fact, it needs an update. I will show y'all. But hopefully that's for the Undead Nightmare coming to the port. But I do like it. It's overpriced, and that is my quick assessment of it. I do like the port over to the Switch, but it's a little bit overpriced. It's $50. SGO doesn't pay me that much. And yeah. It is what it is.
We get paid? Damn,
what?
Yeah. Wow. Where's the money?
Wow.
Brandon, what have you been playing? You did review Legend Bowl. Are you still on that, or what's going on with you?
I did play a little more Legend Bowl after the review. Very fun budget football game. But this past weekend, double XP weekend in MLB The Show, so I was grinding Diamond Dynasty all weekend. And then played my 10-hour EA play trial of the new Madden.
Yeah, and we're definitely gonna get into that here.
Do you pay for currency on MLB The Show, Brandon? Are you one of those guys? Okay.
If you pay in Diamond Dynasty, in my eyes, you don't know what you're doing.
Okay, wow. It's the best one to play without having to pay, is what you're saying.
By a mile, yes.
Wow. Okay.
I like it.
Maybe I should give it more of a chance then. I'm gonna have to give it more of a chance, because that's my problem with those stuts and nuts and cuts and all those things, is having to pay for them all.
Yeah.
So
that is a main turnoff for me for that too. But I haven't played it, so I guess I would have to try it out. That's true.
Mm-hmm.
And Mr. Mike Knoxxx. So you've been playing Animal Crossing.
Listen,
like I said earlier,
you have to get the chicken to the other side of the street. Okay. Of course, I've been playing Animal Crossing. No, but I have been playing all of Texas Chainsaw Massacre, baby. Okay, that's what I've been playing for about 65 minutes of my time was spent on Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I do like it, though. I got 2 achievements, and I'm a level 5. But of course, we know what I've been playing.
Yeah, what's up? What are you doing here?
Madden football season in America is a competitive time, an emotional time, An annual ritual that causes this man to put hands on this pretty face.
Madden season is the reason my hand touched your face.
So that's all I've been
Oh
playing.
my God.
Okay.
Thank God you stopped that commercial.
So that's all I've been playing. Not this, just a little Jonathan Madden football 24. And whenever you're ready to give this live review, just tell me when I can go ahead.
It is just, yeah, it's
let it rip. I can let it rip.
You can let it rip.
I can let it rip. Okay.
We've seen some of the early reviews.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like people are once again a little
It's
fed up.
Madden.
It is
Madden.
Madden.
It's that beautiful girl from high school that you thought was impossible to get, but come to find out the whole entire basketball team was knocking her off. That's Madden football's relationship with the fan base. Okay. So, but let's ask Brandon. He's played maybe some of his 10 hours. Brandon, how much of Madden have you played?
I used the whole 10 hours.
The whole 10 hours.
Oh,
first day.
nice.
And let me ask you this. Do you play on All Pro, All Madden? How do you play the game?
I usually play All Pro, and then I'm playing, franchise or play now.
Okay. See, I play a lot of online play, which is All Pro. You're playing your friends. You have the option of going back and forth. Typically, I would have said over the years, you played the game on All Pro. It's a better style of the game. But this year, for the first time, I would say that All Madden is better, and it doesn't. But it also, this game is weird. I got to be fair here. I want every week leading up to Madden and how, you see, I got my jersey on. I still play nothing but it. It's still my favorite sports game of the year every year, despite no matter what nobody says. It's like you told me Michael Jordan's not the GOAT. My mind will never change.
He is the GOAT.
There's the answer.
Yeah.
Okay. However, is it better than last year? That's the question, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's better than last year. But I feel that it has issues, but that's EA, that's Madden. I mean, just hell, day one, you couldn't play the game. Right? That's the biggest fault. That was the biggest thing that came out. Day one, all the trash talk you talked, all the things you talked, you under, the word lose me right now, but you underestimate your own power of the people that would download this game and play this game. You was not prepared, and the servers were not prepared, and that showed that. That turned people off from the door. Like, and then also I tell people, stop being a bunch of whiny crybabies at the same time. People, I mean, if you're over 25 years old, you listen to this podcast, please do me a favor and stop. Those people that send out tweets like, "Oh my God, that's my day," and all this other kind of stuff. Like, come on, like EA's not even caring what you're saying. You're automatically you're wasting your 40 characterage or however many you got now on Xing.
Brandon, do you think it's better than last year? Sean says, yeah, it's better, and it looks better too.
I enjoy it a lot more than I did Madden 23.
Yeah.
I think the gameplay is a lot more smooth. Probably the smoothest it's been on this next gen. It's the first one I've enjoyed gameplay wise since we've moved to the next console generation.
That's a big statement because and the funny thing is I haven't heard that yet. I haven't heard anything about like gameplay wise. I just always keep hearing it's the same. It's the same every year, so that's why all these like bad reviews or everything like that is coming out about it.
You're gonna get bad reviews. That's what people do.
Yeah, they say it's Madden 6.
Right, Madden what? See, that's the stuff I choose to ignore. Right,
Yeah.
you're gonna get what you're gonna get from this again. Play it on All Madden. The adaptive defender. That's what's one of the big things about this year. Like for those who are like adaptive defender, meaning if your player you're playing against continues to run the same play over and over again, the computer will adapt to it and adjust to it and defend it better to take away from the cheese.
It's like
That
machine
doesn't exist in
learning
this game.
type stuff.
That doesn't exist to me in this game. It just doesn't. If it's there, it's like a Major League Baseball player, which if you look about Major League Baseball player, it's the only professional sport that can go that kind of stat and be a Hall of Famer at batting 300. You're 300 in another sport, you suck, right? So it's probably betting 300 on adaptive defenders. That's where I think about that. Where's the defense in this game? That's my problem. I don't care if you're playing man, if you're playing zone. The game, there's holes there. If you're playing man, you got to hope you get pressure, then you're good. If you don't get pressure, you're going to get torched because every quarterback Now it's mobile, right? Everybody's not, Lamar Jackson, okay, or Jalen Hurts.
Yeah.
They're going to go out the pocket, be mobile enough to make a pass, and you're dotted. You play zone, and you get no pressure. They're going to cut your cross. It's just a weird game. You got to hope that the player you're playing against, you have better stick skills. I would say that about this year's Madden. Stick skills. You need to have stick skills.
Got you.
I've been married 25 years. I'm definitely sticking something correctly here. Listen to me when I tell you this. Okay.
Cover 5 match. Yeah.
What else you want to
know? Have you played? Okay, so what are the modes you played? You said you play online. Brandon said he's playing like Play Now. I think he said you dabbled in the franchise mode.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. Because I think when I played the beta, I did this superstar mode and I went through the combine, right? Is that right? That's the mode, right? I went through the combine and everything. And it just reminded me of like the old Madden 08 where you go through all that. It's like the same type of stuff you go through and then you get drafted and things like that. And I actually liked that a lot. I like that a lot because it was like, it's just me, the computer. I don't have to worry about that. And I go through a little bit of a story too, but they didn't have that last year, did they?
No, that's new. The combine is new.
Yeah. That's a major jump for me. I think that's at least bringing it back. The only issue is like, of course, EA is going to sit here and be like, well, all this is new. So they took it out, reintroduced it, called it new again. And that's one of my biggest issues with Electronic Arts. But Brandon, how are you liking the game so far?
I'm enjoying. Yeah, so I've only played the 10 hours, but so far I have enjoyed it a lot, especially over 23, which I did not enjoy hardly at all. Gameplay wise, it felt somewhat smooth. I do agree with Mike that defense is very difficult in this game. Whether you're running man, zone, it's very hard to just completely shut down, especially top tier receivers like Stephon Diggs and Jamar Chase were torching me every single game. Nothing I did anything. I have seen a lot more knockouts. So if you do hit a receiver right as they're catching it, they're a lot more likely to drop it. I like that. The only big thing that I didn't like was pass blocking seemed like almost non-existent, especially if there was a blitz. They'll just run right by offensive linemen sometimes. So I figure that's probably something that's going to have to get worked on a little bit throughout the year, I think, because blitzes were just getting through untouched.
See, I think blitzes this year are not as they were last year at all. As a STEM player and franchise, as a online competitive player, the blitzes aren't working this year like they were last year. I'm getting more pressure with just a 4-man front. A breakdown somewhere of the offensive line, somewhere hoping they're going to give it to you. Because the thing about this year's game also, if you're playing against a team, let's say like the Washington Commanders, stupid name, by the way, Washington. You guys know it. You don't even like your own name. But like the Commanders, Hal's going to make a bad pass because Jacoby Brissett's going to make a bad pass. Like out of nowhere, you'd be like, he's wide open, feet set. The game would just say, nah, it's your turn to have a bad pass because your rating sucks. I think that's pretty cool in the game, though. I know some people say that's corny, but that's football. I think they're finally going towards using that kind of style of playing the game. And I like I said, I'm liking the game. I like the game a lot, actually. It's a lot better than last year. It really truly is. It just has a lot of things like I think the jukebox sometimes is a little bit OP. If you have that stat, if you guy has that X factor, you can use that. I think that's just OP. Like I said, you said the pass rush. I actually had it wrote down with like just hell no on my paper right here. I really did what you said that, Brand. I had like it's not there. And again, I don't know what you want to use. It's the rush or the pass here. I think the best thing they have to nerf in this game probably is some of the passing accuracy. And I know that may sound crazy, but like I said, you can make dots with these guys at time with the new the 2.0 precision passing. Like that's what I'm talking about. So you have a quarterback and they got the pocket. They're throwing that ball so far in front of you. Only that receiver that's faster than your defender can use or catch it, and he's gone. Yeah. And but franchise, you mentioned the superstar mode. I think I play it once a day, twice a day, because it is fun to me. It's different. I have a receiver, I have a running back, I have a cornerback. I think that's pretty decent to have that. And I haven't gone online yet. I've been asked that they go online and play the 3-on-3, whatever they do, Super RKO mode, whatever it is. But I think it's a good game. I think it's not without its problems. I don't think no game's without its problems, but I would give it.
Oh my God, are we getting a score?
I would give it about an 8.5.
Maybe an 8.5.
Maybe an 8. And so take a point off for me being a Madden head. So there's your real score.
Okay.
So, I'm a diehard Madden fan. So I know it's trash at times, but what else do I have to play? And I've played worse. And I think they've made better steps, and no game is without faults. I don't, Apex. I mean, name me a flawless game. That's all I'm saying. So
and for anybody that is listening, this is not an official SGO score. This is just Mike. Is it just Mike? No, I really did like the franchise or the superstar mode because I'm like a career mode guy. I love doing the career mode. I love Road to the Show. I did usually like doing the My Player on NBA 2K, but I feel like there's just too many microtransactions in that. So what I do now is just play my NBA and just create my dude and just go bananas on that. What do you guys feel about some of the new features? So you talked about the
best team in the damn game right here. Pisses me off. Damn Cowboys. Piece of trash. I love your thumbnail though.
What do you guys think about some of the new features? You talked about, what was that, the passing 2.0 or something like that?
Yeah,
you have
precision passing.
The position, yeah. How do you feel about that? Is it a little too OP? Is it just right?
I think it's good. I think I like it better than last year. I can speak for myself and the brand. I guess I like it better from last year, and I think the field sense. I do feel like I'm playing more NFL football.
I was just about to ask you about the field sense because that's something that is powered by Frostbite. That's something Electronic Arts is really trying to push into the game. That's at the forefront. I mean, if you Google Madden 24, that's like the first thing that pops up. How does that change?
This game new broadcasting, and it's actually a good Madden. I think that's what makes the game seem repetitive. Still, it's been the same commentating team for a decade.
Yeah,
at least it seems that way, right? And I think you change that. I think field sense is awesome, Brandon. I don't know about you.
I've enjoyed it so far. I think, like I've said, gameplay felt pretty smooth, the smoothest I felt in the last couple of years. I think some of the new animations that I've noticed looked really good, especially the tackling animations felt pretty good to me.
How is this is going to be kind of, it's a small thing, but how is the Sapien technology? Because I'm playing the beta for EA Sports FC 24. They use it in there, but I haven't been able to use actual teams. I've been playing Pro Club, so I've been seeing it with customizable characters. Does that help the aesthetic of the game at all? Like, does players look like each other? Even though they have pads on and everything, do they like physically look like each other? Do they move more realistic?
I think so. I think they move pretty realistic, and the animations do look pretty good. I noticed like the equipment and everything kind of looks a little bit more unique from player to player.
Yeah.
Nothing like huge, but like just small details.
When I was playing the superstar mode, my quarterback did that stupid ass Mahomes throw like twice.
I still haven't done that yet.
I haven't either.
I remember I was in the beta. He just did it like twice.
Wow.
It was Kyler Murray. So I'm like, I just thought it was just going to be something that quarterbacks just nonstop doing. But have you guys even seen it in the game yet?
I haven't seen it against me. I haven't. I know people say this is why my problem with the internet. Sometimes that's just me as who I am.
Yeah.
When everybody goes and says this, I'm like, I've never seen it. So like my one guy says it's a very buggy game. I don't experience bugs in the game. You know what I mean? I'm not saying what that is or why it isn't. I don't experience bugginess in the game. As some people claim that they do. I don't know if they're telling the truth or not. That's what they claim to do. So for me, it's just a fun game, man. and it's just a fun game. It really is. And every single time I'm playing the game, I feel like I'm seeing something different that I haven't seen before. You know what I mean? So
it's an 8 based off the fun factor.
Like I said, you fix this commentary on this game, it's probably a 9. And somebody can laugh all they want to. I've played so many bad Maddens that you take 3 steps forward, it makes it that much of a difference of a game.
Yeah.
It just really is. Like it can, and I say this, and I know people say, well, this is with every game, especially every sports games. once they tune it, do a patch and do certain things, and hopefully they don't, you know what I mean? The game should get better as the year goes on. That's their job, is to make the game better as the year goes on. No game's going to be great at launch. You know what I mean? They're just not. You know what I mean? I think for what Madden has been in the past, this is a good step forward.
Gotcha.
They definitely should have more than one commentary team. It's them not doing this is the big F you to fans. Like, seriously, like, this is a game that used to have commercials with Kevin Hart and every Hollywood player and every football player in the league, and now they don't do that stuff no more. And it's not just because of COVID happened. You know what I mean? It's just the game is falling off. It's losing credibility. And when you don't add a commentary team to it that tells us that you don't even care enough to bring somebody in, or somebody's even saying, hey, let me come in and commentate this. You can put Deion Sanders in the game. You can put, Chad Johnson in the game. You can put people in the superstar mode of the game. But where's the new commentary? Or, they say they add in different things. I don't hear the different commentary. Sometimes I listen to it just to hear where the referees whistle more than to hear the commentary of the ball. So,
have you guys tried cross-playing this in Madden yet?
All the time.
No, you use it all the time. Okay.
I don't use it necessarily, but I play online all the time. So I'm constantly playing against someone on PC or someone on PlayStation. I think PC has an unfair advantage. I know on PC for a fact you can use one button to pinch your whole entire defense. I think that's because there's no way to do it by controller where one thing pinches secondary end, linebackers in, line in all at one time. It's crazy. I play with somebody. Yeah, I play somebody with a PC, and I'm watching what he's doing, and I'm like,
yeah.
You know what I mean? I sat there and took my lickings. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's what I get about people. Like, thank you for the easy wins because y'all be down 14-7 and then go for it on 4th and 36 and get an interception, turn the game off. Like, that's dumb. This guy had me 28-7. 28-7 in the fourth quarter and refused to stop throwing the ball because by now, most of you cats out there with no marbles would have quit the game. I stayed around and I beat him 29-28 because I had enough marbles to go for a 2-point. I said, if this man gonna let me go this far, I'm about to beat him. I'm not going to overtime. I'm about to beat him. I got the 2-point conversion, 29-28.
How's the servers online? Because I know you're a server guy.
I did, to be honest. Servers, I don't think it's a problem. I had my first disconnect, and I was pretty mad. I looked and checked my internet and everything, and for the first time, it was like me. Like, I looked at the party.
You was like, "What the hell?"
I was kicked from the party and everything. I was mad because I took a loss that way. Yeah, in a game that could have been a win, and then came back and took a loss. I was like, "That's back-to-back losses because the disconnection loss." Like, it just sucks. You know what I mean? But
I'm gonna put Brandon in the hot seat. All right, Brandon, you played 10 hours of the game. Is it an 8 out of 10?
Are you laughing at me?
So, like Mike said, the main thing is it's fun. It's a lot of fun. Like even like one of the big things they talked about was the new mini games that they were putting back in, and they also added like brand new ones. Like I played those a lot in franchise because you do them to get like skill points and stuff. Those are a lot of fun. Like I had a great time playing those. So, like in terms of like, is it like small details? Absolutely perfect? No, I'd say probably 7 to 8 out of 10. It's good. It's a lot of fun, and it's definitely better than the last couple for me.
I think that's going to be the ongoing theme. It's definitely better than the last couple of Maddens that I'm hearing. Might get a code, might even try it out myself. Any other last comments on Madden 24? You talked about the defense. You didn't talk much about the offense.
Well, I wrote a lot of stuff down.
Go ahead.
So I'll just, as like I said, quarterback passing, I think is off a little bit. I think they have fixed that as it needs to be off. Like sometimes, like I said, I do like it when the guy makes a bad pass, but it is kind of like he's literally standing in the pocket. The guy's wide open, but just because he's, Brock Purdy, he can't make a deep pass. Like I played with San Francisco, guys wide open. I throw the ball. That's like, what are you? When that's Jalen Hurts, it's a touchdown.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So, but you do want the game that separate the better players from the other players sometimes. So how much of that do you need to tune a little bit? The question is it a passing game or a running game? I average 30 points a game online. I averaged 30 points when I played the game. I averaged 30 points. I think that's a lot when last year I averaged 19 points a game. You know what I mean? Like that's just a big difference from last year to this year. You know what I mean? But I also noticed for me personally, It's about play the game how you play. If you're a running guy and you figure it out, the run can really just destroy the game, and it controls the clock. We know, but if you can pass and the defense can't get set right, then you got it there too. I think it's more of a running game than a passing game. I think you're more successful when you're running the ball than you're passing the ball. And one more thing is, I wrote Dallas sucks because they're a cheating ass team with them safeties and that line and them linebackers. And I can't wait for in real life where they suck by week 10 and they have to go ahead and take that stuff off. Seriously, if you play Madden, I'm just being honest, I hate the Cowboys to my death. Okay. Until I die. My son could get drafted by the Cowboys, and I promise you, I would not wear that jersey. Swear to God. If my son went to Duke over North Carolina, I would have a North Carolina, my son's jersey on. Wouldn't say Duke. That's how I feel about sports. I'm old school like that, okay? But damn it, on this game, I just think they have everything you need in a Madden football game.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. They're fast on defense. They're fast on offense. They're just really tough to beat to me. You know what I mean? And I've beat them. You know what I mean? It's just when you're playing them and the Jets, OP. That's them and the Jets. It's just impossible to beat them. Other than that, that's my notes.
Brandon, are you a run guy or a pass guy?
With this game, it was definitely more running, especially you were able to get out of.
Sorry, Brandon.
Sorry. Oh. Damn, he didn't have to throw it in there.
Dang. But yeah, especially this year, being able to scramble out of the pocket with a quarterback. So I'm a Colts fan. I was able to run all over the place with Anthony Richardson. So I think this year, definitely running the ball will probably be what I go with.
Yeah. Like you said, a little bit more safe.
Can I just answer this question?
Yeah. Let's answer a few questions. Yeah.
All I played with is the Eagles. And I played the game. There's things in Madden, whether it's awareness, whether it's speed, and I've done the right adjustments. I got all my fastest. I got Smith starting. I got Reddick back on the linebacker starting. I got Dean. Get Jack out of his punk ass retired on us in real life. So I don't even play with Jack no more in there. Okay. I got the rookie safety in from Illinois. No, Dallas, you have 2 shut down corners. That's Madden. You have a fast-ass linebacker and Michael Parsons, lineman, D lineman. It's like probably the best I've seen in Madden since Aaron Donald. He's like up there with Bosa and them. Like he's relentless. Mm-hmm. Okay, no, that team, and I'm an Eagle fan. It pains me to say this. This ain't real life shit. Like, video game wise, the Cowboys something to mess with. Nothing to mess with.
He said video game wise.
Yeah, not in real life. Real life, they're gonna choke because they can't even make good tacos.
Exactly. Don't worry about me. I saw this comment, and you're absolutely right. It's not a sports engine. I believe it was actually created for Battlefield, and that engine is just awful. I read a whole article on that. That engine is just terrible. Crossplay in leagues. No, I thought there was more crossplay in there, but apparently there's like crossplay is missing in some of the modes.
It's rumored that it's coming, and they're working on it. EA kind of hinted towards it coming. It is coming. It's just not here, or will be with the next patch, I believe. Probably by patch 2, patch 3, maybe week 4, 5 in NFL real season. It'll probably be there, perhaps. But I think they want to be a little bit more cautious first. Like I said, so I know Dominic for one of them is saying it's been buggy. Mm-hmm. If you feel it's been buggy, which I don't feel it has been buggy, that's the least of it. You don't want that even more than.
Yeah.
If it is bugginess on your end, it's because of your crossplay. So I would say check your NAT type. Things like that, because again, I've played this game, smooth as a baby's ass.
I heard there isn't crossplay with like online leagues. Is that what he's talking about?
That's what he's talking about.
Online franchises?
Yeah.
Online franchises, I think.
No, it's just rumored that it's coming.
That's
I know
crazy.
Eric Mayweather White mentioned that in one of his video tweets.
Okay, so they have it for 3v3, and what else? Like play now and online.
What do you mean?
Is that about it? Crossplay, is that only where it's enabled?
It's only
Mud, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, and it might be in Mutt random. Maybe I'm not exactly sure. I don't play Mutt. Like I said, they can all have anybody. If I could give cards away, I would give y'all all mine. I get weekly for paying for this extra game for no reason.
Yeah, Starfield and
College Football 25.
I was like, what is that? I've never seen it written out like that. I was what?
It's called shorthand for those of us who shorthand.
Shorthand for those and no shorthand. All right.
See this comment here. I don't see it. No, nobody that I play with sees
those type of issues do vary from person to person. So some people will, some people won't.
And the easy thing to say and not to rag on anybody is somebody say, "Well, check your connection." And I know it's like I would honestly say that. Are you on Wi-Fi? Like I don't game on Wi-Fi, right? And I know you would say, "Oh, my Wi-Fi should be the hand because I pay for this." I tell you this as someone who works for a cable provider, internet provider. No, it doesn't. No company can guarantee you Wi-Fi speed at all. They can say we'll try up to this, but there's no such thing because it's frequencies in the house. So unless you're hardwired, that's your only way to guarantee to have as less, as possible. Then are you playing on a television? Or are you playing on a monitor? I'm new to the monitor. I'm only a year in with the monitor, year and a half, and I refuse to go back to TV. I cannot. Oh my God, playing the game on the TV because I bought big screen TVs because that's what I wanted to play Madden on. Now I was like, I can't do that anymore. I have to. It's just so much smoother on a monitor than it is on a television.
Well, yeah, and you probably got one of those high refresh rates.
Actually, I know it's a little LG thing. I knew nothing about it. I just was moving, and the TV was packed, and my friend said play it on here, and all of a sudden in 2K I couldn't shoot. I was able to start shooting again. And I was like, "Ooh, that's that latency." I said, "That's what that means."
Yeah. Oh, okay. I got you. Dominic Ferguson said he has it hardwired. I have all my games hardwired, and it's still it's just bugs.
Again, like I said, that's just my first thought to say that is that it's one of the things. Flip a coin.
Yeah. Right? Yeah.
Sorry that you're having those issues. That's for sure because I don't.
That does suck. I don't know. I didn't see it was going to be college football. I'm glad Mike was here because I was like, what is this?
CFA 25?
Curling. I don't know what it was going to be called. We are going to have our SGO review of Madden out soon. I haven't even gotten it yet. I haven't even had a chance to be able to edit it. But we're going to have that out on the website, and we're going to have it on the YouTube channel for you guys to check it out. So we'll have an official review score for that for you for pretty soon. Moving on. What were we talking about next? Where's my notes at? NBA 2K24 has been coming out with a lot of stuff. I know Brandon did an article on one. I have like two that I did. And it seems like this might be a decent year for NBA 2K24. I know Mike's going to completely I don't even know. I don't know how you feel about any of the news coming out for NBA 2K24. Mike?
That would be 2K. What do I say every time we talk about 2K, right?
You say
the clown.
that
it's the clown meme. It's the clown meme.
You're gonna get it anyway. That's what.
Of course, I'm gonna get it anyway. It's 2K. I have no choice.
Yeah,
but to get it.
So we have season pass. I know, Brandon, you did. It was an article over this, right? The season pass.
Way
I never
liked
seeing shit like this. I never like seeing stuff like this. No, it's just way too much stuff going on. And all I see is just I need to spend money some fucking where. I don't like seeing none of this stuff. I just want to play basketball and that's it. But the season pass stuff, I can't. Brandon, what's the breakdown of the season pass stuff?
All right, so in NBA 2K24, a game that at its cheapest is going to cost $70.
Oh my god!
And you have the Black Mamba edition for like $100. You have the 25th anniversary edition for like $125, $150, something like that. And in my career, where you usually have to spend money to get VC to upgrade your player, or my team where you're spending money to get packs and stuff, they decide on top of their regular season pass that they brought in last year, you have your 40 levels and you get rewards. That's still there, and that is still free. And they combined them. So now if you're playing my career or my team, you get both rewards, basically. But now on top of that, you have to spend $10 every season. So I think there were like 6 or 8 seasons last year.
Hold on, pause. Flag on the play. I got to pay that monthly?
It's a premium, basically. Yeah,
I thought it was you pay it once. So monthly.
No, it's premium.
So now 2K24 is both a premium AAA game that you has microtransaction, and is basically a subscription service.
This is Fortnite. This is illegal.
Basically.
Fortnite's
That's a mobile game, not a video game. What the heck?
Yeah. If you look at other games that do that, Halo does it for multiplayer, but Halo's multiplayer is free. I believe Fortnite does something similar to that.
Yes.
NHL is about to do it.
Yeah.
I think the premium thing, especially when you pay $70 already, is just really, really crap. And NHL went from doing like a hockey loot box to the premium stuff. So it was like,
that blows my mind.
Fuck you to their fans. But what Brandon is saying right now, what he's saying is very articulate and right, but it's just spewing. It's just shit. It's bullshit.
So for the $10 one, on top of the 40 My Career and the 40 My Team for each level, you also get a premium one at each level. And then as soon as you buy it, you get those 4 in that middle box there immediately. You pay the $20, you get all of that. You get one additional thing immediately. You get 15% XP boost throughout the season, and you get 10 level skips. So you're basically paying $10, 10 extra dollars to not level up the pass that you already paid $10 for.
Right. Yep. These rewards, they're cosmetic stuff, right?
So I know that last year in 2K23, there were like in the regular pass, like for my team, there were cards, like the best cards were in that season pass. For my career, there were badge configurations, so you could equip different badges to make your player better. We don't know what's in that premium one or what those immediate rewards are yet. If it's only cosmetic, like, I hate it. It's stupid that you're paying extra, but it's like, okay, at least it's not gameplay affecting. I don't know if we know that yet. I haven't seen anything.
It seems that way, Brandon. All right. For someone who Madden's my game is what I wait for. That's what I just said. But I play 2K more than I even play Madden because it already forces me to have to play it more than Madden because I have to level up. Now you're telling me that if I don't pay $20, now here's the thing. People will say I'm not paying that. I know dozens of people that's going to pay that $20 a month. Dozens. If I know dozens, that means they know dozens, and that it just keeps going. This is when we're you know what's next? They're about to make you pay for all your subscriptions yearly with a contract. That's what's next, people. Probably. That's what's next. Here's this first. Next, you know, this is going to say you want Disney Plus. You got to pay. If you got to have a contract that say you're going to keep it for a year. Because you know what people do? They get stuff, they take it off, they order it back when they shows come on. No, that's going to die. This is killing sports games. This is horrible.
Yeah, this is bad.
This is bad to me. This is like 2K should be ashamed of themselves. And the problem about this is that I'm going to be forced at times to do it because I played the game and I know like it's bad. Is it not bad enough that us? Yeah, I look back, right? I know dudes that spend $500 or more a year on 2K on top of the game already costing $70.
Are you those people, Mike?
No, I'm not in that $200 range.
Oh my goodness!
I told you before. I admitted it. I'm that meme that it starts off with Mike's regular face.
Yeah.
Then I got the white makeup on. By the end of it, I'm a full clown. Okay, 2K makes clowns of everybody who plays 2K. It's the same with Mutt. Those who pay Mutt. I know people that spend that much. Those YouTubers that I do not know that I've seen, they spend $1,000 night one. People do it, and that's why I do not play these kind of games. And this is going to make me continue to just play 2K as what 2K used to be, and that's just single verse mode. Because this right here has completely turned me off. I thought I can pay $20 for the year. Cool, I got you. I'll pay you $20 extra damn dollars to get that shit.
Yeah.
But monthly? Like Fortnite. So if all of a sudden you do decide to put the game, not me, the other game, that's my gamer tag, by the way, though, and the game, which he plays the game, if I didn't pay to get him, I couldn't get him. Now I can't be a Jabberwocky? Is that what you're telling me? If I did some shit and I can't get my Jabberwocky gear? You know? I can't get my Fresh Prince of Bel-Air jersey? Like, this is bull. This is 2K just lost me as a fan. I'm not even lying to you a bit. Can we go to the next slide, please?
It might even be badges and stuff that are behind these paywalls.
Anything.
It could be bad. It could be bad.
PC, anything.
It could
And
be, it
that's
could be
what you get on the first one, by the way. Here's what your $20 gets you for the first one.
So there's a card there on that one. So yeah, definitely
Yeah.
there's already
yeah.
stuff in this. Yeah.
You
The
get the
card,
limited range.
they're not playing it for the card. They're playing it for their my player.
Mhm.
The people that play NBA is up there, but it's probably the least of all of them when it comes to the microtransactions. This is for people who out in the street cannot play basketball, can dribble, and say, "I bust your ass," because everybody's trying to get the NBA 2K League stuff.
What's
is
fun
bad.
what's fun about skipping 10 levels? I thought the grind was supposed to be the fun part in this game.
Nobody wants to grind no more. They want to get to where they got to get, so they get direct into their pro AMs
Yeah.
and dominate you. Pause.
Yeah. We see everything that you guys are putting in the comments. I mean, the large paragraphs tell us how disgruntled the fan base is about all this stuff. Can we get an option to take badges off?
Go ahead.
I think it's weird. I've gotten into it with just friends, and they talked about like badges are like supposed to be the offsetter. That's what really makes you good. But I'm like, if you're hiding badges behind a paywall and you get a chance to get badges because you're paying for them, it's pay to win. Unfortunately,
it's the badges are behind the paywall. I believe from what I believe. Listen to my man iPod King Carter, friend of the program on the Mike Knoxxx show. Check us out. I've interviewed him several times.
Yeah.
That it's if you do spin dunks or spin shots and you hit them, then it ups you that way faster. So for once, it's probably back to what it used to be. Don't just let somebody make a bill and they don't do those things, but they get those badges to do it. If you actually do it and create it, you keep getting better and better and better and better.
Right.
I like that, so to speak. However, the flip side of that is that if you do have this, you're going to level up faster.
Mm-hmm.
And doing those things. So it's 6 dozen one way, half dozen the other, as they say. Either way, 2K lost me as a fan. I'm ready to come on here and be like, hey, look at their next day. Get in their parties right now and just rip them and tell them how bad this is, right? And then go like, oh, look, you're next gen people, which, by the way, why we still calling current gen Xbox Ones and PlayStation 4s?
Yeah, who's doing that? What?
Yeah.
I don't get that.
That's zesty as hell.
So this is stuff it looks like. Look, there's your little thing, and I mean, look at that. Ooh, look at Kobe with the beard. I was all excited. Look at that. First of all, this is disrespectful to LeBron James. I don't like LeBron James because he ain't the king. He ain't the GOAT. He's the king. Okay, he'll never be the GOAT. But
I was surprised at that overall. I'm not even.
This a 96 with KD. No offense, I think LeBron doesn't take days off. I just say like LeBron's LeBron. Like you gotta give this man his props. Like
I thought he was gonna be a 98, but Joker being a 98, I agree with that.
Man, he should be. That means Embiid's probably like a 94. Steph Curry shooting is ridiculous. It's just, oh my God. Can we go back to the microtransaction just one more time?
Yeah,
Brandon,
we can look at it.
Brandon, just are you paying, Brandon? Are you a 2K guy?
I love 2K. I love my league. I love my NBA.
Mm-hmm.
I might pick it up the game on sale, but I don't touch my career
Ever?
in terms of like VC. I don't play my team.
You're lucky.
No way I'm paying this.
I'm with Brandon 100%. I've been playing 2K23 and I've been doing my NBA. And like I said in my article, my NBA is big old basketball sandbox. It's very daunting. And but there's so much you could do with it. I just create a center and just went on the Knicks and started going bananas in New York.
I wish that was online though with your friends.
It would have been so fun.
That's what I wish it could do.
Yes, 100%, Mike.
I think 2K is getting back to that for me. I think I really may bow out on because I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to pay. I'm already paying. When you look up, I always told people I had one of the biggest bets, and I get off this rant. I am because I'm on this one. This is worse than Madden for me.
Yeah,
is that people said cut the cord. I've always thought that was the dumbest thing in the world. I'm gonna tell you why. Because every time you cut the cord, how many apps you have? I know some of you guys out there, a lot of you guys out there, you know how to watch stuff without watching it. I get it. Well, I pay for a 4K TV, screen TV, and all these fancy TVs that watch it through a streaming service. It ain't the real streaming service. It sucks on your TV. Make your TV look bad. It's like wearing Bobos. Okay, so you add up Netflix, Disney Plus, Paramount Plus, Peacock. You name up all the apps you say you might have. Okay, you're spending the same amount of money you spent on cable in the first place. YouTube TV.
Yeah.
Your internet. right? And now you want to spend another $20 to play a game? Like it's on my phone. Like I'll tell my kids ask for like password. Like, Dad, can I get this? Man, no. They almost got me for Bianca Belair. That was it. Like, oh, Bianca Belair in the game? Fortnite almost got me for Superman. I said, hold on. Somebody said Superman's in the game. I said, I'm gonna go play with Superman. Oh, you gotta pay for him. I'm not playing with Superman then. Yeah, it's just like I'm not doing that. 2K, the nerve of 2K. Yeah. You need to go on 2K's page, everybody, without cursing and telling them the extra D's because they're not gonna listen to you, and tell them that you're not happy with this because it ain't gonna matter because millions of people are gonna do this, and that's the facts of the matter.
Sam said, "Get your ass a fire stick."
I have all that stuff too, sir. But when it matters most, I'd rather like not go through the hustle and bustle. I'm not above. I hear that. I'm not. I have an iPhone. Okay, I believe in paying for what I have, not just trying to jailbreak it all the time. People, just saying.
No, I 100% hear that. No, I'll be on my team. Or my NBA. So the news that came out with the my NBA stuff is they're now gonna have a my NBA Lite mode for people like me that are just still a little new to it. It's a little bit too much, but it's more streamlined for casual people. You don't have like all like the really serious like roadblocks when you're trying to make trades and stuff like that. They're gonna have the LeBron era, so he's gonna be going to Miami Heat. And you can actually play from the LeBron era moving into the modern day era. And the players will, of course, like age as you go and they'll like look physically different. And I think that's really cool. That'd be great if like EA Sports FC had something like that. So I thought that was really cool. But the season pass stuff is just that. I think that's what messes up the game. And sometimes I sit here and I literally think right here on my bed and I'm like, how the hell did we get here? Like, is 2K or Take-Two, that's who they're really owned by, is Strauss Zelnick that much of a dickhead that he just wants to really scam people for their money? It's just ridiculous at this point. You get T-Mobile with the eyes playing.
I have T-Mobile. I have all that. But, you know, I still got to pay for HBO Max. I don't have Verizon. And
I have T-Mobile, too. I didn't get offered YouTube TV.
No, not for YouTube. That's for Verizon.
Oh, yeah. No, I ain't got it.
And they don't give you YouTube, they give you Verizon. They don't give you all of them like that no more, unless you're like a new customer. Unfortunately, I work in this industry of that kind of stuff. They don't give you. You have to have the highest of everything to get the highest of everything.
I got you. Yeah,
people don't do that. People are trying to lower their bills. They want unlimited $30. Okay, cool. You know what I mean? Yeah. I have a Fire Stick if I want to watch a movie. I know people. I see people on here still use Cody. Blows my mind. I'm like, he's on Cody. Cody still exists? Like, man.
Let's go ahead and dive into some NHL news. I know, Mike, you were talking about you're actually kind of you're actually kind of excited for some NHL.
I'm excited for NHL every year because personally I think when it comes to team playing sports games, they're the best.
You haven't played pro clubs with me, that's why.
That's because I'm not a soccer fan. But now that Messi is in Miami, which maybe you can explain to me off air how they won 5 games and won a championship when they were in dead last place. I do not understand soccer.
You answered it yourself. It was Messi.
God, that man is like Michael Jackson in the 80s. Like he makes me want to watch soccer, and I can't stand it. Okay,
like he's definitely the GOAT.
Yeah. But no, I love NHL. I can't wait for it.
Like you said, the world of shell mode, it is really fun when it comes to team play. I've dabbled in it last year a little bit with a couple of my friends, but it is really fun. I like some of the gameplay mechanics that are bringing. It's going to have more pressure on the offense, and it seems like they changed some things defensively too. And it seems like this sport is just getting. And you guys can completely disagree with me. It just seems like this sport is just getting bigger in America every single year. It just seems like where I'm at, there's a local hockey team, professional, and it's just like I'm seeing more fans, more people are getting excited for it. The team was in the playoffs, and everybody was all about it. You got to be kind of into the sport a little bit to like NHL 23.
None of my friends ever played with me, so I get mad, and because I'm not good enough to go online and like I'm Madden, I go on Madden. On 2K, I go on 2. You know what I mean? But I go on hockey. If you don't play it like you play these other games we're talking about, you're going to get washed. And my problem with hockey has always been I'm great defensively on hockey.
That's what's up.
I
though.
just can't effing score. I've never like the figures. You remember hockey used to be EA hockey anyway. NHL is top corner. That's where you get most of your scores from. I'm always shooting low for some reason. it baffles like
You gotta-
the 2K had hockey. It was the one timer, right? Hit the one bam. It was always a goal. Yeah. So hey, there it is. I love to play. I love to play NHL. No one ever plays with me. I'm serious. I can't wait to come out. Actually, I'm supposed to be on a beta thing tomorrow. I think testing for EA here in Orlando. But
Well, I'll definitely get on with you, my man. Yeah, with the scoring, I mean, now you got to shift the stick back and forth and try to juke out the goalkeeper first. And it's a lot. It is a lot.
Do you play with the classic or do you play with the sticks that's supposed to come with?
No, I gotta go classic.
See, that's your
I have to
problem.
go.
That's the worst.
That is my problem
because that's all you're doing is pressing A and B to score. It's like you're losing so much on the defensive side.
Yeah,
of the puck. It's just you got. I
gotta work my way into that because yes, you're absolutely right. Like I know that. I just have to work my way into that because it's not like EA Sports FC kind of defending. I like hockey because there's so many similarities between football and hockey, but football, yes, footy. There's so many similarities, but I just can't. I can't do the stick just yet. Not yet.
You gotta try.
We gotta get the. Yeah, I'm gonna have to try it. This is gonna be the year. I'll just go straight stick.
I went straight into. I went Blackhawks and Flyers. Thank you. Penguins fan growing up because everybody liked it. Wayne Gretzky, so I was like, I'm gonna take the next best guy, which is Marilyn Lemieux. Yeah, so I was a diehard Penguins fan, and then everybody in Philly kept saying, "Dude, you can't. That's like our." So I was like, "Yeah, but I like those Paul Coffey, Yarman Yager, those guys. That was my squad."
I'm on it, Sean. I'm on it.
You gotta use the sticks. Tell them, Sean. Like it's so much involved in the sport that way.
Brandon, have you played NHL?
I haven't played a NHL game since NHL 2K10 on the PS2.
Oh my god!
So, because it had Ovechkin on the cover, and Ovechkin's always been my guy.
Yeah,
but I follow a lot of NHL guys on Twitter, and over the last couple of days, I've seen people saying like what they've played in like events or like stuff like that. It's been feeling pretty good for them. Like they've been saying like it's a big step forward. I don't know anything really about it because I haven't played. So
I thought he was about to drop some knowledge on me. I was like, oh okay. Now, yeah, I'm really excited for this one. I'm gonna try to get a little code off for that one because this looks like a pretty good year for NHL. It looks like they're bringing in.
I think it was one of them games that I got playing because you just got tired of Madden and 2K.
Yeah,
and it's when they gave the EA play, and then one year we just liked it and we played it. I remember playing hockey when it would actually come off racist. Like that's how long I've been playing NHL hockey there, where they would make their guys look, it was just on the puck playing team play. Like before 2K had a play with your friends rec kind of thing, hockey was out there with it. And it was just don't have nobody play goalie because they would trick you off and they just couldn't do it. Just don't play goalie, and then know how to play the game. If you're a defenseman, stay the hell back on defense till the puck crosses the other side of the ice. It's just simple things. You're not gonna play the game. I think it's a fun game. It's a strategy game too. But
see, I wish I played more of it because I was actually transitioning more into golf games, and then I finally jumped back into NHL. So no, it looks awesome.
I play any sports game. Tennis, I don't give a damn. They got a cornhole game. I'm trying to play it.
They might have a whole slew of games once the Olympics comes out. There might be an Olympic game.
I love when the Olympic game comes out when they make them nice though. When you have all I love the Olympic games. Me and my man all the time playing them zones. That's my
Nintendo
right
Switch
there.
Sports, man.
I missed that.
The Wii Sports stuff.
The Wii Sport was so great.
That was fire. Yeah,
so great.
That's always my when I have a girl over. That's always my opening. It's Nintendo Switch Sports. We play that.
I still got DJ Hero with the whole Renegade version and everything.
DJ Hero, not even Guitar Hero.
No, so I didn't like Guitar Hero because no offense, I know some of those songs, but that's not my genre of music. So when they made the hip hop version, they had the Eminem and the Jay-Z version.
I forgot about this shit.
I bought that joint. Me and my wife and the kids would sit there. I got pictures. That was our thing right there. DJ Mamalicious, we was getting it in.
That is hilarious. Go ahead and get your comments and your questions in. We'll take the next couple of minutes for questions and things like that. We don't know much about college football. I already know what you guys are going to ask for the most part.
I think they had the news came out about they got some kind of agreement, like somewhere like $500 somewhere in there.
Yeah, that was a few weeks ago. Yeah, about $500.
And they
think that's too low.
Yeah. Again, like I said before, it used to be a dream to be on the game. Now everyone wants to get paid for doing stuff. Like it's like even you hear in real life that Diggs wants out of Buffalo. It's like, come on, though, you got your money. Like as a Philadelphia sports fans, James Harden, are you serious? You know what I mean? Like this guy that paid you 80% of your entire contract in the NBA, and now you want to leave out. I just don't get these players today. Like there's no loyalty in sports anymore.
Yeah.
So, and you can see that by the video game makers about making us pay. You want to be good? Go ahead and pay for it.
They're just trying to be very lucrative off the sport. Like it's to the point. It's just ridiculous. Is NFL 2K football?
I wish you guys let it stay dead.
Oh, that is your thing. Yeah, you just want to. You know. Before I completely forget,
I'm sorry,
where's
Dominic.
Justin?
Where's Justin? Yeah, where is Justin?
At?
Where is Justin?
He hasn't had like any AEW slander or anything yet.
That's what I think about you 2K guys over there. Every time I hear 2K football, that's what I think about. It's like a kick in the head. Just do me a favor, guys. Lock it up.
That was my first Asian. You better lock it up. You better lock it up. No, you lock it up. You lock it up. Lock it up. Lock it up.
No, we have not heard anything. If we did, it would be breaking news on SGO, and we would get so much coverage. Like yeah. What is the word on Maximum Football? That's another one Mike likes to hate on.
I didn't hate on it. It's just here's the truth, people. I know y'all don't want to admit it. And again, I have to say this every single show. The thoughts and opinions set on this program does not reflect everybody who's a part of Sports Gamers Online. They belong to said individual and individual only.
Yep.
Football is about logos and legacy.
No, it's about touchdowns.
Football is so big, and that's why the NFL is so big, because people have pride. It's not like other sports where people are going to follow their player around. They don't follow players in football. They follow the team in football. So having Maximum Football, any of these football games that don't have an NFL licensing or NCAA licensing on it will not be successful no matter how good the game is. That's just going to always be my opinion because they don't have it to do it.
Maximum Football released a trailer back in April. So I don't know if you saw this, Brandon. Some of the screenshots.
We talked about it then.
They had.
We talked about it back in April. Go check out the show from April about Maximum Football.
Yeah, we talked about it. Looks good. It looks good though.
said nobody. No, I'm just messing with you. It does look good. I'm just teasing on that one. It does look good. It does look good.
But like you're saying, like it does look like created Madden teams.
Forget that nonsense off my screen. Win a Super Bowl.
I did pop that up on you.
Win a Super Bowl in HD. How about that? Can you stop? You're still watching Betamax. Do me a favor, Cowboys. Go stick it. All right? Just stick it.
I don't know. Yeah.
You can call them Philadelphia all you want to, but if ain't no Eagle there, it ain't going to be the Philadelphia Eagle. You know, but that does matter. If you can do that stuff, people will play it. If it's good and you can import and make it what you want, PC will definitely be able to do that. If it gets released on PC. So,
don't get Mike started.
What?
Undisputed Boxing, their console release. I've reached out twice to them, and this is the news. I reached out twice, and I have gotten nothing about a console release.
That's what you got.
Brandon, have you played Undisputed?
No, I haven't. I've kept up with it a little bit. I know they've had a few updates, but I haven't gotten around to playing it at all.
Yeah. I played it, never won a game. Or never won a match. Boxing match. I got my butt kicked every single time, but I like the game. I like the direction it's going. It's not ready for a console release just yet, but I like the way it's going. I like where it's going. Oh, yeah, I forgot we're having that. Yeah. Mike, are you a UFC guy?
I play every sports game.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Just not exclusively. I love UFC, but I'm with it. See, when you hear Fight Night, it's like saying 2K football. You just gotta stop. It's I want.
There's a
How
rumor.
you feel about fight nights? How people feel about Def Jam Vendetta, and some people feel about MVP baseball. It's just, they're gone.
There's a rumor that
There's been a fight night rumor for 5 years.
Yeah, but EA employees want Fight Night back, but they have to develop what is basically being told of them. That's what I've been told.
It makes no sense. You can have Undisputed come out, but EA can't make one for Fight Night. That's just my opinion.
Yeah.
And that, but
what's going on with NBA Live?
They've been dormant since like 19.
Yeah.
Just that one photo on their Twitter saying we're not doing a game this year.
Oh, somebody say NBA Live?
Yep. Yeah. All right, that has been the SGO Press Pass. My name is Curtis Russell. You can follow me on Twitter at Callie from the Dojo. Brandon, go ahead. You can plug yourself in.
You can follow me on Twitter, IDEJ Gaming YT, and then also my personal YouTube channel, IDEJ Gaming.
Yep. Yeah. I forgot my personal. Yeah, the Soul Dojo, man. I got a lot of dope stuff going on over there. Mike Knoxxx, plug yourself in. I've watched your show recently. It's pretty good. You talk a lot.
I appreciate it. If you're no shit, I'm on here talking a lot. Right? If you like wrestling and then come join me, I appreciate it. You know, I'm not actually, buy no TV dinners, just a little like, follow, subscribe. I'm trying to get to 1,000. Right? Some people be at 1 million. I want 1,000. Just the Mike Knoxxx Show. Just Google me, as I tell everybody anyway. And if, like I said, wrestling, gaming, entertainment, unpopular review, entertainment, check me out. Every day I'm on YouTube some damn where. I'll tell you that much. So thank you. I appreciate SGO once every 2 weeks talking sports. I love it. So
we'll be back.
Natural for that.
Yeah, another 2 weeks we would definitely be back, man. You guys take it easy, and we'll check you guys later. All right, peace.
Peace. Did we still say peace in the Middle East, or is that am I too